Hi, Schlockmeister fans, it's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Let's check it out. I hope I'll enjoy the show. George Burns plays the mayor of Heartland, Mr. Kite.
How do you honor someone who had done so much to make so many people so happy?
The Henderson brothers of Heartland. You may know them better as the Bee Gees. Peter Frampton plays Billy Shears.
It's great. Stop. We need a tape of your songs, and we need it now. Stop. And if we like your music, we'll make you superstars, and the money will never stop.
This is the villain of the movie, Mr. Mustard. As in Mean Mr. Mustard. The Hendersons and Peter Frampton are lured to L.A. to become big stars by some unscrupulous people.
I want you so bad. It's driving me mad.
That's Donald Pleasant as the unscrupulous guy. He's getting them all high and drunk and getting them to sign. But they do become a huge success. This is Strawberry Fields, Billy Shears' girlfriend. She's going to go out to LA to find them.
Well, Wild Mustard roamed through the building looking for Strawberry. She and her Heartland friends dashed to the van and captured it. Now the question is...
Dr. Maxwell is played by Steve Martin.
A small-time quack who became a big-time specialist, turning ugly old corrupt people into handsome young corrupt people.
A knock comes on the door. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head.
Anyway, 4 of Sgt. Pepper's instruments are stolen, and it's up to the boys to get them back. And here we have what appears to be a Star Wars reference. But they found an instrument. The cornet.
Well, they had Sgt. Pepper's silver cornet. 1 down, 3 to go. BB to build an army to take over.
I believe this is Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper's not a good guy either. And it looks like they found a tuba.
Billy survived 10,000 volts. It was a lot more than normally came through his guitar.
Strawberry Fields finds her man, Billy.
Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever.
But Dougie came up with a great idea, a giant benefit. Musical artists from all over would come to Heartland for a concert that would save the town.
Now Doug, who's always been with the band, a good guy, he's now getting money hungry with Lucy. While they're on a cash grab, the band is watching Earth, Wind & Fire. When the band catch winds of the guys stealing the money, they go chasing them via a hot air balloon.
Young minds pollute the environment.
Strawberry Fields is captured.
Future villain band.
Aerosmith.
You can feel his disease come together.
Scuffle breaks out between Peter Frampton and Steven Tyler. Strawberry Fields pushes Steven Tyler down. He's dead. And then she falls too. To her death. Heartland is saved, but Strawberry Fields is not. He's so distraught that he's going to commit suicide. Or is he? That's Billy Preston as the new Sergeant Pepper.
Georgia was a man who thought he wasn't known outside. He knew it wouldn't last.
He even has the power to bring Strawberry Fields back to life.
Get on back. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back.
Our film ends with a sing-along with hell of a cast. All right, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This is kind of renowned as one of the worst films ever made. I actually don't know if it's that bad, but it was a big box office bomb. They were expecting big things out of this, and it didn't happen, although it looks like it did make a small profit. I have a feeling this movie could have been much better if maybe it just had a better script. I don't know. I mean, it had a really good cast musically wise, and it had great music to deal with. It just didn't flow right. The plot of this movie in a nutshell: there was this band called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. They used to play in this city called Heartland. And they played for years and years and years, and the music was beloved. And then Sgt. Pepper, the leader of this band, died, and then his instruments were left in town. And as long as they were there, the town would be prosperous or something. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, he left everything to his grandson Billy Shears, and played by Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton forms a new band with the Bee Gees. They're the Henderson brothers in this movie. And suddenly they become big, and they get offered a record contract by some unscrupulous people. They go out to Hollywood. They sign a bad deal. They get really famous, though. And then Heartland kind of goes into disarray. At one point, the instruments get stolen, so it's up to this new band to try to get those instruments back. They eventually find them, and ultimately, there's like this evil band played by Aerosmith. It's called the FVB Band. I think it was the Forever Villain Band or something like that. And then there's a confrontation between them. They've also kidnapped this girl named Strawberry Fields, who's the girlfriend of Billy Shears. She and Steven Tyler get into a scuffle, and they both fall off this ledge, and they both die. Ultimately, the town is saved. The instruments are found. But Billy Shears is so distraught that he's going to kill himself. He jumps off a building, but before he can land and hit the ground and smash, a new Sgt. Pepper appears, played by Billy Preston, and he zaps him in the air and brings him back up high. And then he brings back Strawberry Fields to life, even though she's been buried in a coffin already at this point. And then there's a big band at the end with a bunch of guest stars who sing, I think it was Sgt. Pepper they were singing. Yeah, it was the Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band song. And that's how our movie ends. Oh, wow. Real 70s campy stuff here. It reminds me of Xanadu, and maybe The Apple to some extent, even Skate Town USA to a little bit, I guess. But yeah, again, I love the music because I love the Beatles. I love their songs, and I like the versions of most of the songs that are in here too. George Burns singing for the benefit of Mr. Kite, that was a little odd. But Earth, Wind and Fire's version of Got to Get You Into My Life is kind of a funky groove. I like that. And even Steve Martin's version of Maxwell's Silver Hammer, which was comedic and campy, I like that too. Just a bizarre film, but again, like I said, I think it could have been better. Hell of a cast though, especially at the end. There was a lot of guest stars in there. Keith Carradine of all people was in there. Carol Channing was in there. God, I mean, just look on IMDb or Wikipedia. It's endless. Tina Turner showed up in there as well. Just wow. So anyway, it is what it is, right? You can get this movie on DVD or Blu-ray. I'll leave a link to the Blu-ray down below. It's just good for camp value, and it's fun, and the music is great. So anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. No dialogue in this movie. It's just some narration by George Burns as the mayor of Heartland, Mr. Kite. That's pretty much it, though. So anyway, check it out. Leave some comments down below. It's called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Watch it. Bye.